What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestling City, and today we have a quick little reaction video. This one is titled The Worst Acting Ever Seen in WWE, and this one was posted by Tap Out Corner. So we reacted to some videos that he's made in the past. This one should be pretty good. I'm assuming this is just going to be a quick little blooper reel, maybe some moments we've all, pretty infamous in the WWE community, some overselling. I imagine Shawn Michaels will be on here with his overselling, but I look forward to seeing what else is going to be on the list. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and get this one started.
From overreacting to
didn't even do anything
on live TV.
I'm here to stay and make a good lucha thing. God, shit.
This is the worst WWE acting you will ever see. Apologies in advance. Usually, you don't have The Undertaker and bad acting in the same sentence, but even the dead man hit some bumps in the road. After Kane debuted, the Big Red Machine spent months targeting his older brother, The Undertaker. The storyline was pretty dark, and on one episode of Raw, Kane and his manager, Paul Bearer, dug up the caskets of Kane and Undertaker's parents. Not only that, but Kane chokeslammed Undertaker through one of them. However, the moment was made a lot less serious when fans clearly saw Undertaker adjusting his shirt so that his stomach wasn't visible. Hey, if you're gonna get beat up, you want to look your best.
I mean, that's not that bad, I guess.
For the cruiserweight division.
There is absolutely no way.
Ruined his career, basically.
I guess there's a reason he doesn't do that often.
I'll see him all the time on Twitter. I think it's like AJ Francis, I want to say his name is, and people be criticizing him, calling him Flop Dollar still, and he replies with the quickness, and he holds his own in those conversations, so good for him, man. Now, is he ever going to come back to WWE? I guess we'll see for that.
I don't know what's worse, the fact he didn't make the jump, or that the wrestlers below acted like he did. There's an art throwing punches
in the back
that makes it look believable. This guy clearly doesn't know that art. It looks like you could drive a car in the space between his fist and his opponent's body.
No reaction.
Also, is anyone going to explain why this ring only has 2 ropes? Actually, talking about bad punches, this guy's offense isn't much better. I don't know what's worse, his hands or the fact that his opponent is pretending like it actually hurts. Like The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose was another wrestler who was just cool, but also like The Undertaker, Dean also had his occasional goofy moments. During SummerSlam 2016, Ambrose was fighting Dolph Ziggler. The Ziggy Man hit a super kick on the outside, but Dean's reaction wasn't exactly believable. Although, maybe this is just how Ambrose thought you were supposed to sell kicks to the head. Remember how he reacted when Seth Rollins curb stomped him?
Stop!
Hulk Hogan could do a lot of things, but using a chair wasn't one of them. During an episode of WCW Nitro, the Hulkster grabbed a folding chair and attacked the Giant. Well, as long as you consider light taps on the head an attack. Speaking of Hogan, remember that time he forgot how to do a move? The ending of The Undertaker and Hulk Hogan's match at Judgment Day 2002 was supposed to be Taker giving Hogan a chokeslam. However, the Hulkster forgot how to take it, leading to a bad finish. It was so bad that WWE actually erased it from history, hoping fans would forget. Now, at least Hulk Hogan remembered how the match was supposed to end.
So Hogan, I guess they maybe couldn't show it because it has some blood in it, but him with those chair shots, Hogan, he really was not good with those chair shots, because he had one in TNA where it was messed up as well, and then he also had one with, I don't know if it was WCW or TNA, but he had one where Eric Bischoff hit him with a chair, and it barely even connected, and you can clearly see Hogan go for a blade and do a blade job on his head, but he did it before he got hit with the chair, so it looked even more unrealistic. Just Hogan needs to stay away from those chairs, apparently.
This next wrestler actually forgot how to finish the match. In 2014, Rusev and the Great Khali clashed on Raw. To end the fight, Rusev put Khali in the Accolade. However, Khali didn't react. The referee actually had to remind the Great Khali he was supposed to tap out.
And Khali taps out.
I guess.
It's one thing for a wrestler to forget a move, but what about when the referee forgets the rules of the match? In 2013, fans were treated to a mixed tag team match when AJ Lee and Big E took on Natalya and the Great Khali. To end the fight, Natalya locked in a sharpshooter and got AJ to tap out. However, the referee didn't call for the bell.
The NFL's got a spot for that official.
Natalya and AJ Lee ended up having to redo everything, and this time the referee called it. If you've ever wondered why WWE immediately paired Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman, then you've never heard Lesnar speak.
Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy.
And I'm coming hard.
At SummerSlam in 2003, Brock Lesnar fought Kurt Angle in a rematch after their infamous WrestleMania bout. Not only did Lesnar lose the SummerSlam match, but he also tapped out. A few days later on SmackDown, Brock got on the mic and demonstrated exactly why he shouldn't have.
You see, I never tapped out. It never happened. Well, it happened, but it really didn't happen, you see.
Whose idea was it to make Brock Lesnar talk? Even when he's trying to be intense, Brock Lesnar's voice won't let him.
Let's do this!
His voice cracks.
Come back that second time. Yeah, he may be walking away.
Brock Lesnar!
Oh, I've never seen that last one. The thing with Brock Lesnar is that even with those voice cracks, he's such an intimidating person. You know, I know a lot of people talk about and joke about his voice cracks, but I guarantee you, y'all wouldn't say that to his face in person. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, it still works.
Now, this is either the worst acting or the best, depending on your point of view.
Shawn Michaels.
Classic.
Finisher, the clothesline from hell, is mocked for being just a clothesline.
Oof.
But when you see the way Heath Slater took it, you won't be laughing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Like Shawn Michaels.
From hell!
I know wrestlers like to make moves look strong, but this was overdoing it.
Never at Survivor Series.
Ooh.
Keith Lee with a spirit bomb.
Yeah.
For some reason, if your last name is McMahon, it's legally impossible for you to take a Stone Cold Stunner correctly. Steve Austin famously gave Vince McMahon a stunner back in 1997 that looked awful.
And at
but
39.
25 years later, McMahon somehow was able to make it look even worse.
Even worse.
It's not just Vince McMahon who can't take a stunner. His wife couldn't either.
Thank you.
There's a lot of bad stunner
Even Shane
cells.
McMahon, you know, the athletic McMahon, had trouble taking the Stone Cold Stunner properly. Honestly, I think Stephanie is the only McMahon who can do it right.
Ooh.
Batista has become arguably the best wrestler turned actor. However, during his time in WWE, it was somewhat questionable.
Basketballs don't hold grudges.
In the lead up to his Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker, Batista was hyping up how dangerous and vicious the match could be. Or at least he was trying to.
And well, weapons are not only welcomed, they're allowed.
Yeah, I think you meant that the other way around, you know. But that's just a little flub. I mean, Batista, he said arguably one of the greatest wrestling actors, but I think he may be number one now. Now, money-wise, I understand people saying The Rock, but Batista has that character variety. The Rock's always just The Rock in movies, you know what I mean? Batista actually has that, he can play a totally different person and get it nailed down. So I think Batista is the greatest wrestling actor of all time.
I think you got those two verbs mixed up, Batista. Although, to be fair, I can at least understand what Batista is saying. This other guy, I haven't got a clue.
You want a game fight? You got it, Drew! Does anybody want me? I'm right here!
This is Ahmed Johnson, and he could do just about anything, except talking.
Yeah.
You ain't ready for I was ready for my life. No, I was dead years ago. All I got now is me and them.
However, his worst, and therefore best acting, was featured in the WWE Warzone video game. Captions come courtesy of Sonny Bone.
Listen up, punk. That little ass body of yours can't possibly deal with the ass whipping I'm gonna give you in the ring. If you want to step up to play team, bring it on. Cause I forgot to take my medication in the morning, and I'm in a real bad mood.
Normally, I would
Wow.
say get this guy a manager, but I'm glad they didn't.
Terrible.
CM Punk might be the best in the world, but he wasn't always. During his time as an independent wrestler, Punk was wrestling a match and threw a steel chair at his opponent. However, the chair never hit his opponent's head. Despite that, the guy acted like he was Mankind during the 1999 Royal Rumble. Speaking of the Rumble, this is another moment that was so bad, WWE was forced to remove it. At the 2008 Royal Rumble, Chris Jericho fought JBL. Y2J went for a bulldog, but the timing was off, and it basically told everyone this wasn't a real fight. Finn Balor nearly forgot to kick out of a pinfall, but to be fair, he does take the L 90% of the time.
Sets up now for a pedigree to Balor. Cover by Seth. Balor kicked out.
Now, a lot of these moments have been so bad, they're funny. This next moment, though, is just bad. On the night after the 2016 SummerSlam, Titus O'Neil came out to the ring to say something, and well, just listen.
Now last night earlier tonight you guys heard that the New Day talking about winning the WWE Tag Team Champions, becoming the WWE Tag Team Champions last summer, right here in Brooklyn. Now what you all forget sometimes is that going into that match, that the primetime players were your tag team champions before going in.
Man, that was bad.
Oh
but it wasn't nearly
my, don't remember that. I don't know what it was with the beginning of the draft, because this is also near the time period where we saw Jack Swagger cut that infamous SmackDown Live promo against Baron Corbin, where he talks about his smoking hot wife, and then I'm gonna become a real problem, man. If you know, you know. This just wasn't time period for good promos, I guess.
As embarrassing as what happened to Trish Stratus during her match.
Okay.
To see it for yourself, watch the
video.
video.
I decided to do a quick little video. That was a nice little capture. I will go ahead and put the link to the original video in the description. So if you want to go show some love to Tap Out Corner, go ahead and do that. So it's a good video. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed this video. Comment below what your favorite moment off this, or which one you think was the most ridiculous. And don't forget to subscribe to the greatest city in the world, Wrestling City. But that's about it. I will see y'all next time. Peace.